nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Ask your doctor about once-weekly Trulicity.
What makes Febreze Air Effects different? While cheaper aerosols rely on artificial propellants, Febreze uses a 100% natural propellant. Check it out. Pressure created by what's in your air makes the bottle spray, which means freshness everyone will love. Febreze.
Ready?
Yep.
New Colbert, tonight on CBS.
Love Island isn't all fun and babes. There's cash on the line. New Love Island tomorrow or stream anytime on CBS.
We're starting from ground zero.
I'm not going to ask any questions. Okay, I need help.
Secret Celebrity Renovation, new Friday or stream anytime on CBS.
The accused Freeman High School shooter wants to change his plea from not guilty to not guilty by reason of insanity. Tonight, a legal expert explains how this type of plea can be especially challenging.
It may have been hot today, but the real heat arrives tomorrow, approaching record-breaking heat by the end of the week.
Plus, as COVID cases surge, the state of Oregon announced it is reinstating its mask mandate, and local hospitals are reinstating restrictions on visitors. Everything you need to know about this latest wave of cases tonight.
She was only a year and a half, and that's what makes it really hard.
A heartbreaking story out of Spokane Valley tonight after a 19-month-old child died over the weekend. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 11. I'm Mark Hanrahan. New tonight is Spokane Valley families remembering their 19-month-old daughter whose life was tragically cut short. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says the toddler died after extensive head trauma. Our Morgan Trow spoke with the family tonight about how you can help.
Azalea had just learned how to say Mimi and Grandpa. She was learning quickly, surprising her family with every new milestone.
Some minutes I'm okay, some minutes I'm not. I'm just taking it, not even minute by minute, I think more second by second.
Grandmother Rachel Silk was expecting the 19-month-old child to be dropped off at her house, but she never came. On August 8th, investigators with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office says the toddler died after suffering what they describe as abusive head trauma. Silk says it is hard to fathom the loss of her granddaughter, and now the world feels empty without her rainbow.
My mom passed away, and she came 1 year later, so that's why I called her my rainbow, because she came at a very dark time in our family.
Azalea's mother had gone to work and her boyfriend was looking after the toddler. Court documents show suspect Mickey Brown told authorities that the child had a seizure and then he tripped and fell on her. A doctor told investigators that Azalea's injuries were non-accidental inflicted trauma that show child abuse. Brown is being held at the Spokane County Jail with his bail at more than $1 million. Silk wonders how anyone can cause such significant harm to a baby.
What is this? And she just brought so much joy and light into our lives, and she's amazing.
And community members have the same sentiment, reaching out to show their support to Azalea's family.
There's just so many amazing things that the community are doing right now, and we just cannot thank you all enough.
The family has received money to help fund her funeral, but they've also been planning a fundraising car wash on Wednesday and Thursday from noon to 7 in the evening to raise money to help pay for the memorial service.
We just want to celebrate her and remember this beautiful little girl who was taken way too soon.
A candlelight vigil is also planned for Saturday at 7 in the evening at Marabou Point Park. In Spokane Valley, Morgan Trow, KREM 2 News.
New tonight, the arraignment for the man accused of luring a child in Coeur d'Alene has been postponed. 42-year-old John Randolph is charged with enticing a child after he approached a 10-year-old boy near Coeur d'Alene Parasail last week. Randolph allegedly told the boy he was his father. That's when the boy got scared and ran to Parasail employees, where Randolph told them he was the boy's father. Child enticement is a misdemeanor in Idaho. So if charged, Randolph could spend a maximum of 6 months in jail and face a $1,000 fine. For the 6th month in a row, Boeing says they earned more airplane orders than cancellations. The company says they took orders for 31 planes in July, while 17 other orders were canceled, giving them a net gain of 14 airplanes. Competitor Airbus, meantime, reported just 2 orders. The company has reported 270 orders so far this year. Let's talk weather, shall we? Cooler weather has been here for the past couple of days, but that's all about to change. Let's get straight to meteorologist Michelle Boss in the Outdoor Weather Center tonight. And Michelle, today was kind of our last day of just, semi-normal temperatures before we head back to near triple digits.
Yeah, we were just a couple of degrees above average today, about 8 degrees warmer than what we saw yesterday. Temperatures, of course, are comfortable right now, but the scorching heat's returning tomorrow. Right now, we've got 76 in Spokane. Has cooled down to the 60s up north in Deer Park and Sandpoint. Temperatures still in the upper 70s to near 80 around Moses Lake and holding at 80 degrees in Lewiston. Excessive heat warnings are in effect for pretty much the entire state of Washington and also portions of the Idaho Panhandle, including the Coeur d'Alene area and down into the Idaho Palouse. This starts tomorrow at noon and continues until Saturday at 8 p.m. Looking for highs once again to rise into the upper 90s into the low 100s. Right now in satellite and radar, we had a few clouds today. Some high clouds, of course, no precipitation with that. We're looking at mostly sunny skies for tomorrow. Current air quality, which was in the good category for part of this afternoon, has dipped back into the moderate category tonight and will likely stay there for the next 24 hours as we see some intermittent haze. All right, here's a look at the next 3 days. 97 tomorrow with mostly sunny skies, 95 on Thursday, and heading towards 100 degrees on Friday.
Sounds good, Michelle. Thank you very much. Coronavirus cases and hospitalizations are on the rise in both Spokane County and North Idaho. According to the Spokane Regional Health District, 116 people are hospitalized in Spokane due to the virus. 277 new cases also reported just today, and these are numbers we haven't seen in quite some time. The county says some 50.5% of Spokane County residents ages 12 and older are now fully vaccinated. And because of the increase in cases around the region, Kootenai Health is now restricting visitors in the hospital. Non-COVID patients will now only be allowed 1 visitor per day, and those visitors must wear a mask while at Kootenai Health. Visitors must also be 18 years old or older, except for end-of-life situations. Meantime, the Panhandle Health District is reporting 106 new COVID cases today. 72 people are currently hospitalized there due to the virus. And it's not just the inland Northwest, but the number of COVID cases across the state is on the rise. Our state health department reporting nearly 900 new cases just yesterday. Health officials in Northeast Washington are now asking the Department of Health to send a COVID strike team due to the high transmission rates in Ferry, Stevens, and Pend Oreille counties. All 3 areas have vaccination rates averaging in the 30 and 40% range. Hospitals across Washington and North Idaho are postponing non-emergency surgeries due to the surge in cases. Providence, Multicare, and Kootenai Health made the announcements today. All the hospitals are citing that their resources are strained due to this new wave. So if you have any questions about an upcoming surgery, you are encouraged to contact your healthcare provider. Snohomish County and the entire state of Oregon, meantime, once again telling people to wear masks indoors regardless of vaccination status. Snohomish County's health officer made the announcement today, citing an increase in cases. The directive goes into effect Thursday and is only for indoor public places. Meantime, Oregon Governor Kate Brown also announced their new mask mandate today. Full details of that mandate are not yet available, but it's expected to be announced tomorrow. Well, that was certainly a lot of information, and we want to make sure that you get what you need. So for more about the surge in COVID cases and the hospitalizations across the inland Northwest, just text the word vaccine to 509-448-2000, and we'll send that link directly